Hi guys, you should be in social studies. It is April 28th, it's Tuesday. So this is what your page should look like. For our opening, we're going to be doing reading our learning target, and then our mini lesson, you should play your daily map games. For your work period, we're going to continue with learning about Australia's natural resources. And for our closing, you're going to take a one-question quiz. So let's read our learning target. I can describe how Australia's location, climate, and natural resources impact trade. Yesterday we talked about the climate and we talked about the different natural resources that they have. Today we're going to be talking about how Australia's location, where it's located in the world, and how that impacts how it trades and who it trades to. So for your mini lesson, you should be going to the map quiz games. You can click here or here, and it'll bring you to the states and territories game or the physical features game. Now, yesterday, we learned a little bit about the climate in Australia. We learned, and we can scroll down here to look at that before we go back up if you want to do a little review. But we learned that they have a ton of gold and silver and copper, that they're abundant, meaning they have more than they need, that they can grow a lot of crops because they have a lot of fertile soil along the ocean or the coastline. They fish, and that the most important agricultural goods are cattle and sheep to Australia. We learned about that yesterday, and that their most valuable crop or plant that they grow is wheat. So we learned a little bit about that yesterday. Now let's scroll back up and let's start with today's lesson. Today's lesson is all about location. Location means where it is, where it's located. And this says that Australians say that they come from a land down under because their country is south of the equator in the southern hemisphere. Australia is located in the Southeast Pacific Ocean, with its closest neighbors being about 2,000 miles away in southern and eastern Asia. So if you look at this map right here, it's kind of by itself, right? This line is the equator. And Australia is the only continent that it lies completely under the equator. I mean, look at it. It's everything else is either halfway or they have a little bit sticking up into the above the equator, but they're completely under the equator. And they're also in the southern hemisphere, okay? And that's where they're located. That's why they say that they're down under. And they're pretty far away from everybody. I mean, Asia, Europe, and Africa are all pretty close together. North America is fairly close to South America and kind of close to everything else. But Australia is really far away. I mean, look how far away Australia is from North America, South America, Africa. They're pretty far away. But it seems like their closest neighbor is Asia. It says Australia's location has allowed it to create trading partners with economically strong Asian nations like China, South Korea, Japan, and India. Australia also uses the Pacific Ocean to ship goods to countries in the Americas. So if you go right here, you can see that it would make sense that Australia usually just ships mostly to Asia, right? But they do use the Pacific Ocean because this is a globe and it spins. If you were to go this way, they would end up right here and they could go to North America and South America by the Pacific Ocean. And it says, because of Australia's location, many of its top trading partners are Asia. That is going to be our question today. Who is the top trading partner of Australia? And you're going to put Asia. That's going to be the quiz question. I'll know that you did not watch my video if you get the quiz question wrong. So, its top trading partner is Asia, okay? Because it's so close to Asia. However, you can see that it does trade with other places like New Zealand, which is right here, Singapore, United States, which is right here, Thailand, Chile, which is in South America, ASEAN, Malaysia, South Korea, Japan, China, okay? So it seems like majority, though, of the places that they're dealing with are in Asia, okay? And then many of the goods are shipped between US and Australia via the Pacific Ocean. So remember that the Pacific Ocean is where and what is used for Australia and the US to ship between each other. So don't forget our quiz question today is, who is a top trading partner to Australia? And it's Asia, okay? So click activity, click quiz, click April 28th, Australia's Natural Resources, day 2, and take that quiz. Thank you.